If I told you there's one skill, just one, that could change your entire future, would you sit here and listen to me describe it and help you master it? Or would you swipe off from this video and never look at it again? I'll give you 5 seconds to decide. Good. Now that we have everybody here who wants to learn, I want to describe to you about this channel. My name is Vivant Sadare, and I'm currently a sophomore at Strake, helping young debaters pursue their biggest dreams and ambitions, not only in debate, but in civics, government understanding, and speech as a whole. My goal is not only to teach debate principles, but to teach lifelong skills that will help everybody throughout their entire lives. But less about me and more about the program. This program, Bellaire Debate Academy, is for young debaters, especially from grades 5 through 8, who are seeking to improve their public speaking, their understandings of civic engagement, their debate prowess, and as well as get introduced to events like Public Forum, which we'll have a specific course on in the following episodes. And so, through the next 20 or so episodes, I want you to stick with me as I teach you not only principles that will help you in the classroom, but also principles that will help you in your debate in academic competitions in general. Oh, and one more thing. This course has absolutely zero paid subscriptions, paid courses, and absolutely zero monetary gain for anybody running this course or anybody in this course. The point of this course in this program is not to build monetary gain, but to teach. Our sole goal is to teach students, to teach people, and to teach young debaters and young lawyers and the next generation of people who will take on jobs in our society. And so, with this in mind, let's jump straight into today's lesson, the first of many to come. Let's talk about why your voice matters. A lot of people think that public speaking is a talent, where you're naturally born with good public speaking skills that allow you to talk in front of big crowds. And other people are really bad at public speaking, where they can't talk in front of big crowds and they shy up the minute that a public conversation with tons of other people or in a big group is introduced. The point that I'm trying to make here is that that notion is completely false. The idea that public speaking is a talent where you stay stagnant your entire life is completely untrue. In fact, public speaking is a skill, and that's the key distinction that I want to make. Like solving math equations, or dribbling a basketball, or even shooting threes. Public speaking is something that you train and that you get better at, not something that you're naturally born with as a talent. And so, it's important to remember that every single good speaker in the world started out as bad. They started out as introverted, or they started out not knowing how to talk in front of a big crowd. I myself struggled with that a lot, especially in my middle school years. During 6th grade, for example, on my first debate tournament, I completely shied up and I couldn't say a single word at all to the judge, to my opponents, or to anybody else in the room. But with this in mind, I changed and I grew from that. I didn't let that experience take me down, but rather I used it as a stepping stone to help myself get stronger in public speaking and to improve my debate prowess as a whole. Now I compete at the national and state level, all because I took that step and took that initiative to work towards improving my public speaking and improving my skills at debate as a whole. I want you as a person to think about this not in a debate context, but in a societal context. If you never spoke up your entire life, and if you never tried once to ever raise your voice, you would never get anything that you want. And so the point is that the people who master public speaking, the people who understand how to communicate effectively and loudly with people, are the people who receive everything, the people who are most successful, and the people who do their best and succeed at everything they do. It all comes down to that one skill, that one talent, and that's knowing how to communicate effectively and speaking in a large crowd, even when faced with tons of challenges and nervousness in your mind. Now that we've touched on the important stuff, let's take a step back and actually describe what this course is going to be about. Now, this course has 6 key components. The first one, as you could probably guess, is going to be about public speaking and how to actually be a better public speaker. The second point we'll talk about is how to argue and how to do proper argumentation so you can compete properly in debate round and make good arguments in a broader context, or if you just want to. The third point, and one of the most important things that we will talk about, is going to be an introduction to public forum and introducing this event to you as a way that you can compete academically in debate. The fourth lesson will be about research and how to do proper research on your topic that you are assigned and how to research for other research assignments that you might have. Fifth, we will talk about civic engagement and civic skills. I won't go too much into this since there's a lot to cover and I don't want to limit it right now, but essentially we'll talk a lot about government and how you can become politically active in your local and state community. And then finally, we'll end off the course by talking about how you can use debate and the skills you've learned to apply to your broader lifestyle and even apply it to your college applications, and how you can use debate and the skills you've learned to make yourself look credible to colleges and to further your applications as you go into high school and as you go on throughout life. And so I hope that you enjoy this course and that you continue to stick with us, and I appreciate you for making this far into the video. But this is about it for now, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. See ya.